This is Dabu7. I want to take a look here at what Obama's bragging about being remarkable progress over the past 8 years. And one key factor that's not in this chart, because this link here is quoting his tweets that he's putting out, and they're countering it with the real information that they're leaving out. What they're doing is similar to an illusion that you would pull off by, say, going out and presenting poll numbers, but reality is you only went to one specific area polling a targeted people, not a widespread area, and the use of loopholes like they use all the time. But what Obama's done is he has put us in more national debt than all the presidents before him combined. Now, he goes on to state that they were facing the worst financial crisis in 80 years. You delivered the longest streak of job growth in our history. Now, although the charts look good in all this stuff, what they fail to do is put all the numbers in. Like I was saying, it's like polling just a small area and leaving everyone else out. What they did not factor in here was the employment to population ratio. And when you do that, it shows that Obama's so-called recovery has us where we still have the lowest percentage of our population actually employed than at any other point since the mid-'80s. And it looks more like this when you factor it all in. Employment to population. So you can see right here at the end of his presidency, he just barely rears it up to that low point in 84. Where they tried to skyrocket it back up after a huge dip. So, moving on to his next, he starts to speak about Obamacare. But what he fails to mention are the sky-high premiums across the country, places dropping anyone's insurance are not going to see you if you're using their stuff through Obamacare. Look at Arizona, a 145% premium increase. Alabama's next, and you can see almost half the states have premiums up over 20%. Let's take this a little bit deeper though here real quick. When you talk about options and being able to go to places, the number of carriers in 2016 is listed right here. You can see 1, 2, and 3 plus. And states have been trying to act on their own with different laws and things put into place. But federally and across the board, we all know that Obamacare was implemented, or this Affordable Care Act. And this is what happens to those that get stuck in this web when they're trying to go somewhere. Now, check out the number of carriers in 2016. Watch how many states drop to only having one. While the premiums go through the roof. That's the reality of it. So, I know a lot of people that had voted for Trump were saying, all right, it's Hillary for president and he's going to do away with Obamacare and all these big things. Well, that's all ahead of us. We have to wait till January 20th gets here. He gets sworn in. He's in office, can start to make moves to see what actually happens. But, as far as I'm concerned, the two big mottos from him were, obviously Hillary for president and then doing away with Obamacare. And then as soon as he was, won the race, so to speak, he said, oh, no, we're not going to prosecute her. She's had it rough thus far. And people still say, well, just wait till he gets in office. And we will. We'll wait and see what he does. This is about accountability. Because if he does not do these things from day one like they stated, well, that's for a whole nother video and discussion. But till January 20th, we have to deal with Obama poking the bear, putting out false information through the mainstream media about blaming Russia for this and that, in which they're retracting left and right, using clips from video games. It's ridiculous. Really trying to stir the pot before he leaves. He's pardoned I don't know how many people, like a record number of people, popping off executive orders left and right as he's exiting. And this is what he's leaving the people with. Well, he gets ready to move all of his stuff into this posh residence. Where was it, Dubai or somewhere? I'm not sure if that's right, but somewhere where they're planning on escaping. So this is the mess left to get right and to fix here, as a lot of people's options are breaking down to just one. Now this year, premiums through the roof. He's put us in more debt than all the past presidents combined. And as you can see here by the charts, right there is where it all really sits when you look at the employment to population ratio. So wanted to put that out there and let folks know this is the reality of it. And all we can hope is that positive things come in the future, and people, you have to work toward that. You can't just sit back and hope that someone else is going to come in and save the day. You have to be active. You have to voice your opinion. Doesn't mean you have to be crazy about it. The power is in your numbers. The power is in the people, in the politics that we address, truly. And we have to start making moves as the people, and not taking a back seat and letting big government control everything and getting us to where we're sitting at now. So, want to give a shout out to everybody out there that sends information my way. It's appreciated. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter. I've had a lot of weird stuff happening here recently. Even some of the closest people I follow and communicate with all blocked. Just a bunch of other glitches. Still working on a big video I look to release as well. Keep your eyes peeled for that. And for those of you out there that want to stock up on medicine before a crisis situation, make sure you check out the Essential Drug Store here. Chose to go with these guys as a sponsor specifically because it offers an avenue for people to go down and stock up on medicine if they need it before a crisis situation. So I'll leave links for all this below. Once again, hit me up, dabu7yahoo.com. You guys got any information on anything? Until next time, this has been Dabu7. Much love, y'all.